Welcome to Ubuntu Sports Podcast. We are talking about this team here. Match reaction. Man, wow. I've never felt so depressed while watching football. And to be honest with you, I don't think we're a bad team. I think we're at our probably fullest potential. We could have easily put away Mexico, but I think that the manager had the wrong approach. I don't know where he gets all this fear from for Mexico, but he was very defensive in his lineup and how he approached the game. We had no creative midfielders to create some opportunities. All our errors that we were punished from all happened with midfield players and defenders and stuff, which I don't know. This is just, man, if you look at previous games that Bafana's played, you could just tell that, we were not our usual selves. We weren't playing our style of football, the football that we like to play, and where we catch teams on counter attacks and an attack from our wingers. Like, there was just none of that. It is sad. I mean, like, maybe you saw it once or twice where our wingers were trying to do something, but it just didn't work. It really didn't work. And look, it's the first game, but it's not going to get any easier. I mean, we're probably playing Korea next, and I'm not quite sure how we're going to do, but Korea won their game after us, so they slightly on a buzz from victory. I really feel like, look, it wasn't an easy environment for South Africa as well, because if you looked at that stadium, most people there were were supporting Mexico, and of course, like, rightfully so, like, it's right, I mean, it's the neighboring country there, and yeah, they're part of the whole hosting thing with the United States of America, so they definitely had home advantage when it comes to support and everything. But I just don't think that Hugo had the right approach and mentality for this game and to take on Mexico. Sure, those red cards that we received from the ref, oh my gosh, like, okay, look, the first one, I can let that slide, right? I can really let that slide, but the second one was atrocious. Like, that's embarrassing to football. That's embarrassing to FIFA. That's embarrassing to the game, man. Like, really, I don't understand how they actually justified that red card. Like, I do not understand. I've looked at the replays, and in fact, the way that player was pushing out more, like, almost like really trying to get that guy to get a red card. Like, it's ridiculous, man. These new rules and the rules and stuff, they've just messed up the game so much. They've ruined football. Like, it's probably going to be the worst World Cup ever, to watch. But I don't really care, to be honest with you. Like, yeah, the amount of corruption that we've seen that takes place with any FIFA event, it's incredible. So, but I haven't lost hope in the boys. Like, man, it's not gonna get any easier, but I definitely feel that the boys could maybe get one or two victories still, or maybe a draw and a victory. I'm not quite sure, but we'll see. But yeah, that game, what annoys me the most is that Mexico didn't even look that strong. To be honest with you, they didn't even look that strong, but we didn't give them anything for them to shake them up and to give them some sort of challenge. We didn't do anything, and it was very disappointing to see that we didn't even have even 5 minutes of just good football, a passage of play from our team. It was so frustrating to watch, and all the fans that were standing next to me, oh my gosh, like the way this Bafana team gets criticized, it's so bad. Like people haven't, it was so funny because when we went to the final last time in the African Cup, everybody thought that, oh, okay, Bafana is back. We qualified for the World Cup. People were like, yeah, Bafana is back. But you listen to how the fans, were just criticizing the team and not getting behind it. You realize that, man, they haven't gotten over that. Like, people still look down on Bafana. People still criticize Bafana. And it's like, look, I mean, they've all got their right of opinion to feel how they feel about the team, but I don't know. I think that there are times where, and I learned this as well as an Arsenal fan, that there are times where even when your team is doing badly and is expected to do better, dwelling on the negativity is not going to do your team any favors. Sometimes you just need to get behind your team and just give them support no matter how bad it is and no matter how bad they're doing. But just be that one, that one, I don't know, I guess that one supporter that gives them hope, and that to make them believe that they're still doing this for people who care and who are getting behind them. Imagine a team knowing that everybody back at home has already dismissed us, and they already think that we failed and we'll never do well. That's not gonna exactly give them any morale to go out onto the field and play their best, So you might as well just get behind them and try give them as much support as possible to make them feel that they still have a purpose and why they're in this competition and why they need to play their hearts out for their fans back at home. Yeah, it's quite sad what's happened with this team, but and then you're getting all these people putting up social media like, oh, why aren't they the Springboks, or maybe making all these funny memes. The Springboks maybe should play football or play soccer. Maybe they'll win something compared to Bafana. So man, this team it's right there at the bottom. But I'm one of these people who believe that when everybody turns on you, life just has a way of just pulling you out of the pits and taking you and rising you to some sort of glory or victory, And I used to say this about Arsenal, there's a time where, oh my gosh, we just lost the Carabao Cup, we got kicked out of the FA Cup, we lost to Bournemouth, and we were like, it's done. It's done. But then, hey, we still went ahead and won the Premier League. The boys managed to put in some victories, string along some victories, and get there over the finish line. So it's not over for Bafana. It's not over for Bafana. It's I'm not saying that Bafana is gonna get to a quarterfinal or semi-final. It'd be lovely to see that, but I mean, if they play hard enough and they really we really get behind them, it's still possible for them to at least make it to the next round, We're which is very much possible. So, yeah, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. But let's get behind the boys, do it for the country, do it for Bafana, and we've got this. We need to just stay positive, and the manager also needs to have more confidence in his players and select a more of an attacking lineup than just trying to go in there for. I mean, look, they've lost the first game already. Fine, let them get that out of their system, and let them now just play because they enjoy the game and they want to have fun. Allow the players to have fun. Go out there and enjoy themselves and play and do what they know how to do best, of course. So I am waiting for the next game, and I do hope that we get to witness a different team than we witnessed last night. But yeah, come on, Bafana, let's go.